Today I'm going to be using the highest KD loadout in Warzone according to WarzoneRank.com. Now, coming in at number 2, we have our primary, the Automaton. It's currently the 5th most used gun in Warzone, and the average KD of a player using it is a 1.35. Now, by the way, for the gameplay, instead of me just rolling a high kill win, I'm a 4 KD player, and my whole goal is simply to help you get better at Rebirth. That's it. So I'm actually going to be coaching you through a 23 kill win that I had while using this loadout. Coming in as the highest average KD gun right now, we have our secondary, the Owen Gun. It's currently the 6th most used gun in Warzone right now, and the average KD of a player using it is a 1.5. Just for some perspective, the average KD on Rebirth right now is around a 0.97. Now let's answer the most important question. MP40 versus Owen Gun. I get it all the time, and I was team MP40 for a very long time, but this Owen Gun is absolutely incredible. I think I may be team Owen Gun moving forward, but I really do think ultimately it comes down to what you're most comfortable with and what you find yourself playing better with. So let's go ahead and break down this 23 kill win right here. So we are kicking this off here with me grabbing Lodi, and you're immediately going to see the Owen Gun in action. Now, I do my loadout videos as gameplay breakdowns because at the end of the day, it's still a great opportunity for me to help you continue getting better. Plus, you get to see the guns in action, in this case, the Automaton and the Owen Gun. Now, there's really 3 things that I want to focus on today, and they're kind of 3 different time frames of the game. Very early on in this breakdown, we're going to be paying attention to repositioning. I'm challenging teams by myself, having to reposition throughout the fight. Then we're going to jump into a situation where we pop a UAV and there's a lot going on around me, and I can't hyper focus on one team. I have to be hyper aware of everything that's going on and not, getting caught in a third party situation. And then we're going to finish up by talking about how to kind of regain after you die. I'm on an absolute heater game here. I die from a team that's just sitting top prison, which is super frustrating, but how do we regain from that and still find a way to clutch up the win? Now, as I push in here, I'm going to go ahead and challenge this first guy. You see the Owen Gun right here in action. Really clean, super easy to use. I see 1 on my level and 2 ghosted above. So I'm actually going to go in and challenge this guy above who has a rocket. Now, we were able to get the down. I used the stim for the speed boost. And do not be afraid to hip fire your SMGs, especially this Owen Gun here. At least gives you the advantage to get a few bullet advantage on your opponent. Now, I get that down and thirst. I hear the res above me, so I'm going to go ahead and reset here. I'm going to plate up. I'm going to go ahead and reload, and then I'm going to go ahead and challenge again. I'm in a good spot to still challenge this team. I use the stim. I pop below the prox mine. We're able to get this down and thirst, at which point I challenge the other guy that's below me right here. Boom. Right there. And that's just pacing right there, right? I get it down, I get a thirst. I was still healthy on that first guy, so I go ahead and challenge the next guy. I get it down and a thirst. Then I'm going to go ahead and reposition to end up challenging those last 2 players. Now we're going to go ahead and see what we can do over here. There's kind of your first look at the Automaton, although didn't really do much there. I was just kind of third-partying this situation. We're going to end up buying a UAV here. Now, as I mentioned, repositioning throughout fights, I think the biggest thing to understand that a lot of you struggle with is once you are full plated and full ammo, get back in there. Keep being unpredictable. Keep challenging your enemies and just constantly be centering and anticipating. But once you are back to that moment of being able to basically be at an equal advantage to your enemy, keep pushing, keep going. I think a lot of you play too passive there and you start to lose that mindset of you're either pushing or getting pushed. We want to constantly be pushing. Now, right here is when I kind of realize that I'm on a heater, which is why I'm breaking off. We have this guy. Now, this guy right here, I got to be careful because he can play this loadout heady, which is very, very, very dangerous. But I'm able to get that guy. I'm able to get to the second one flying in. We've got 12 kills with 7 other teams. Very, very, very healthy lobby here, especially in quads. 7 other teams up in second circle. And I'm kind of thinking at this point, easy 20 bomb, potential 30 bomb. The 30 bomb doesn't click till a little bit later, but I'm going to go ahead and push up here. You're again going to see the Automaton in action right in this moment right here. I hear him to the left. Boom, we're able to hit the shots there. A little bit of strafing. You see just how fast that kills. Now, I got 1 below me and 2 on my level to my left, and notice which way they're rotating. So I'm going to play this heady right here. I'm able to get that down, and now I'm going to switch to the Owen Gun, use the stim as a speed boost, which, by the way, if you want me to do a full video, I think I'm planning on it, but if you want to see me do a full video on how to use stims and be successful with them, just let me know down in the comments below. Now, right here, I'm going to challenge this other guy over this way. We're able to get the down. We're able to get the thirst. So,
this is what I need.
We're going to go ahead and keep pushing here. A bunch of people all around me. If you are looking to get better at Rebirth, by the way, I took my KD from a 0.72 over a 4 KD. I do videos every single day, just trying to help people get better at Rebirth. Just trying to get more kills, increase their KD, get more wins. So if you are looking to get better, just consider hitting that subscribe button down below. And as I mentioned, I do videos every single day. I live stream on YouTube 4 days a week. So if you want to know when I'm posting and when I'm going live, make sure you turn on that notification bell as well. Now look at this mini map right here. There's a lot going on. We've got a team down here. We've got a team here. We've got a, who knows who is on whose team around this area. We've got a team back here. So I got to be strategic about how I am playing this. Now, what I'm looking for is to just start getting knocks. You know, I'm able to get this knock here, so I'm going to go ahead and push up and get that thirst. Now, as I'm pushing, the next thing that I'm seeing is we have these guys over here. We've got this one on loadout, and these guys top prison. So I'm going to go ahead and challenge that one, and then now I'm going to go ahead and challenge this guy that's basically on my level around this corner, keeping in mind that there are people top prison. I try to go ahead and get the challenge. I don't see anybody.
Where is this guy?
He's around the corner. We go ahead and challenge. Watch the jump to the right, by the way. Boom, little jump to the right to avoid some bullets, and now we're back in here.
By buy station somewhere?
Two over by buy station somewhere. We're going to go ahead and peek top prison, see what we can find. Of course, there's still people to my right. Now, right here, I see this guy up top. And by the way, you probably couldn't hear me. I just said, is this 30? 5 other teams, second circle, lots of farm still. I'm on a good pace for a 30 bomb right here. There's this guy right here. So I'm going to see what I can find as I'm reloading. He jumps. We're able to get the down. We're able to get the thirst. Next up, know that there's still people around. Not totally sure where. Let's go ahead and pop UAV. We're going to pop UAV. And the other thing that we're going to do, which I always talk about, is we get the fire sale, pop UAV. I get a self-revive. I get another UAV. And then I get loadout down. I talk about how do we regain, how do we stay out of the blender. That is get loadouts down. So I actually get another loadout down in circle. At this point, I have 2 loadouts to choose from. Not only does that give me options, it also, you know, if our team all hits one loadout, we still have another one up. But at the end of the day, if a team is camping this loadout over here, I still have an opportunity to hit this loadout, which you are going to see. I mean, they're not camping, but I end up hitting both loadouts. Right around the corner here, so watch how I challenge this. Be ready around this corner. Anticipate. Boom. I hit shots. Now it's just a simple reach out. We're able to get that down and get that thirst. Nice little deployable cover in there.
Where are all these jungle cats?
Bunch of people top prison. And I will say that, like, this April Fool's game mode really helped me in terms of pacing and understanding that go, go, go. Now, these guys are all very close together. This is going to be my first death. If you think that nobody dies in Rebirth and, you know, that you want to play games and never die, you're in the wrong place. You know, I show you my deaths. We talk about why. And why I died here is I get too hyper-focused, right? So I got 4 players. Here's one, and the guy I just downed is right here. There's 2 to my left and 1 to my right. Now, what ends up happening is I get that down in thirst, and I immediately focus on this guy, completely ignoring this guy pushing up the right side. So I'm in a really good spot to challenge this guy, meaning if this player right here is not actually pushing me, I'm in a really good spot to challenge this guy. This guy pushes up. I end up going down. Super unfortunate. Now we're back in. We're going to go ahead and hit this first loadie that is over by control, and we are going to push back in. Now, what's going to end up happening is my thought process here is I just need a plate. Give me 1 plate, and I'm ready to push again. And that's kind of a confidence factor in winning gunfights, winning 50-50s when I'm full health. Give me 1 plate, and I'm ready to go again. The other thing I'm looking to do is just get 1 kill. 1 kill gives me everything that I need. It gives me information, gives me plates, gives me, you know, ammo, everything that I need. Now, I push through this door. I see this guy top. I try to re-challenge, and the whole entire team is there. So that's a huge mistake right there. That's the same exact team as was up there before. So at this point, I decide that Swanky and I are going to go ahead and pinch this. You know, I am not in a position. This team's being super annoying. They're not moving. So Swanky and I are going to push this together, and that's a simple calm. You know, that's where as you continue to progress and continue to get better, just because you play solo splits doesn't mean you can't have a situation where you tell your teammate, hey, I need you here. This team's camping top prison. They're super annoying. We need to pinch this and play this aggressively kind of together. So we're going to go ahead and push up here. I'm going to take the right side. By the way, 20 kills, 4 other teams. Still on a good pace. Not on 30 bomb pace anymore, but because respawn's disabled, but still on a good pace. Now, Swanky's going to take this left side. I'm going to take this right side. And watch how we just perfectly pinch this. Now, Swanky does end up going down, but we're in his really good spot. Communication tower, by the way. I hit that for 1,500. Gives me all the information. So we have 3 on my level, 2 below me. So 3 on top prison, 2 below. I'm going to challenge that guy. There's the Automaton. There's the Automaton again. And I take very minimal damage there. I'm broken, but I'm still in a good spot to challenge here.
There's like 4 over there.
Now I'm going to go ahead and push this left side here. Nice little bait and switch kind of type thing right there, where if somebody comes out, he's broken on the right side of prison. All of a sudden, they go play that aggressive while Swanky's right there to clean that up. So right there, you kind of see, I think what I wanted to highlight there was how we regained, how the fact that I can continue to get loadout because we have the free loadout up and we have the loadout that I bought. We're in a much better position to fight these teams with loadout guns. I don't have to worry about what gun am I grabbing, you know, what floor loot can I find. Oh, I'm not totally comfortable with this floor loot. No, I've got loadout guns. I'm in a really good spot. Now, we see the PDS down. This is a little bit of an aggressive push because I kind of don't have cover, but I also know that they have to move. Now, he stuns me and tries to push. Doesn't matter. Aim assist, baby. Give me the controller. He's down. He's thirsted. Now, I wanted to res Swanky here if I could, but what ends up happening is one of them self-revives and I guess has a gas mask and ends up shooting me in the back. So I'm in a really tough spot at this point. I got to go ahead and replate. But out of nowhere, by the way, it's a 1v1v1 right now, and all of a sudden now it is a 1v1. So it was 3 teams, 3 people. Now it's just a 1v1. I see this last guy down here. I'm not even going to replate. I'm just going to go ahead and challenge, play aggressive before he can figure out what's going on. Right there's the 23 kills. Try out the Automaton and the Owen Gun. See if it's the right guns for you. As I always say, let's get better today, and I will see you tomorrow.